All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Lunchroom. You know, we got a little bit of a change this week.
Dapper Dan is on administrative leave.
He's on administrative
I packed
leave.
him up.
He's on business meetings.
we don't administrative leave. We don't know when he's coming back.
He's suspended indefinitely
without pay. So I mean, that's some behind the scenes shit.
Which
Hopefully
means
we'll
we
figure
take
it
applications.
Well, yeah, we taking
sign up,
applications.
hit the comments in
you
the
gotta
DM.
hit UC Fresco. See if you're a good contributor to the team. You know what I mean?
For real.
But the man that's sitting in his usual seat is the man that's usually behind the camera. Introduce yourself formally.
Yeah, man. It's UC Fresco, aka Heavyweight Frey, aka Fredo. You feel me? Aka 2-4, RP Kobe.
RP Kobe, man.
Some peace.
But what's good with y'all niggas, man?
You gotta introduce us too, nigga.
Right.
You said they tired of your regular
I was
ass.
like, yo, like that was.
He got my son Ray. He got my son Ray.
Yo, excuse me. I'm getting cooked by a Southpaw right now.
Nigga like,
That shit doing you dirty, man.
No, Southpaws ain't shit, bro. What's up?
Bro, that shit is cooking me.
Nah, you probably breathe through the
They got sugar in his eyes and his
the wrong
nose.
tubes.
I'm
You know what I'm
dead.
saying?
But that's again how y'all feeling
I'm
good,
feeling
man.
alright under the circumstances.
under the circumstances.
That's
Yeah,
a fact.
I mean it was a bit of a song. We have to start it on a somber note.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Pop Smoke he was murdered in his L.A. home this morning.
I think it was
That
like
shit is-
4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, sad news.
That shit is just beyond unfortunate, you know.
It's been a crazy year, son.
And it
And
just,
it just
started, still.
bro. Like that's the scariest part about it.
But say la vie.
But it's just like damn, 20 years old, taking over the world.
Yeah.
Like
Pop Smoke was our first cover on our IG snippet.
facts.
Word.
Our
Facts.
first episode.
That eyes.
He done was.
And I was a super fan. Off rip
Yeah,
too.
man.
Off rip. I was jacking his name for mad long. Is it crazy it's sad to say, but like, is it bad that like this stuff is starting to get to a point where like
You
it's
numb
not
to it.
regular, yeah, but like it don't really phase me as much anymore. Like
That
it's
shit
not that I
is-
expected, but it's like, damn, again? Sheesh.
I think it's because of the way the year started already. That's why it's starting to get like that too. Because it's not even really that much time since Kobe passed.
It's not.
3 weeks.
But if you want to think back, like I'm thinking about even from like just last year too. Like for me, it's like more and more artists that I actually fuck with are dead ass dying. And it's not even like they're passing away; they're dead, like getting killed, or it's an overdose. Like it's dead
nasty
from
out here, man.
like Chinks, Mac, fucking Peep,
Speaker knockers.
Juice World.
Juice World.
Never.
For sure.
Like this shit is
Yeah.
getting crazy. So like I'm really numb to it now. Like I don't know. This shit
It's-
is really crazy.
We gotta learn to appreciate life, man, every day. You know?
You got
Every minute.
yeah, facts.
most definitely. Here one day, going the next. That's really how it goes, man. Shit's nuts. And it's sad to say that that's what you gotta adapt to, but you know what I mean. You can't walk around with that weight on your shoulders.
That's a fizz. But what y'all jacking? What's y'all favorite Pop Smoke song?
Oh, niggas know NPR is the best
NPR.
song that nigga ever came out with. Besides
You
Coastal.
jacking?
NPR, what? Yes.
What about you?
I was fucking with Christopher Walken heavy in rotation recently, but I'm not gonna lie, man. Dior always do it,
Man,
man.
Dior's crazy.
Dior is fire
Dior's
too.
crazy, bro.
Dior is
What
fire.
about you?
Probably Dior. I'm not gonna lie.
Dior's hard.
Shit, me it's probably flexing
Flexing too.
or
PTSD was tough.
PTSD.
I was gonna say,
Hawk
if it's
him
not
down.
NPR, it's probably PTSD.
Holcomb was hard, so
What song?
Holcomb.
yeah.
Oh, Hawk.
Man,
I fuck with Scenario.
Man.
Scenario is fire.
Scenario's hard.
Put you to the scenario.
A lot of people.
Lift him.
A lot of people are saying that there might have been inside job type of thing, but the person that murdered Pop probably knew him. Like that's just all speculation and whatnot, and it just one of our topics was what do we consider a friend? Because a lot of these times you gotta watch niggas, man.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are so comfortable with calling people friends and bros and whatnot. And like, what do y'all consider a friend to y'all?
When do you establish someone as being a friend?
You gotta like hold down some info. I feel like you know what I mean. Like you gotta prove that you could be somebody to confide in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean. And then you gotta show that like you stand with people. You know what I mean. Like you can't just be in the background. When shit gets real and this, that, and the third. You gotta really be at the forefront with somebody, and then that's your friend.
See, me personally, I feel like I'm terrible at making friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so to myself. Like, y'all niggas, I mean, obviously we went to school together, well, all three of us. So it's like I knew y'all from other people. But like going out and like social events and stuff like that and making friends, that was never my thing personally, because there's so many phony people in this world. It's like you never know who you talking to. So that's why I be so guarded and shit.
That's why you should be at the right places too, though. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't be somewhere where you're like, oh, I shouldn't be fucking with these people. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
I was gonna say, like, okay, so for you, for instance, if you never went to school with Teddy and Cliff, like, how would you have made friends? You don't know.
I mean,
or Jamali, like, if you was like Mo and went to school with basically, like, you didn't know nobody.
I mean, it's like with EOP, like, niggas had to get to know each other. So it was like, I wasn't forcing no friendships. I was with, like, alongside Jemiah most of the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But eventually, you know, we just started having, you know, casual conversation and shit like that.
Yeah,
that's
how college goes, I feel
yeah,
like.
but
that's my whole thing, too. It's like, I feel like there's, like, levels to friendship. Like,
but even all those people, bro, I could probably, shit, from EOP, I don't even think I can name anybody from EOP that I can say I'm close with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or I can consider a friend. Like, they're acquaintances.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I was going to say. Like, to me, is levels. Like, there's acquaintances, there's friends, and then there's, to me, at least for instance, personally, there's, like, subcategories to my friends. Like, there's obviously my day one friends.
I definitely got subcategories.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's my day one / sandbox friends for me, niggas that I've known for fucking since I was like 11, 12 years old, maybe younger than that.
Facts.
And they still around for me. They haven't done me wrong or anything like that. We've been through the mud and we still here. Like, those are that's why I call day one sandbox friends. And then there's college friends. Like, feel me? Like, niggas I've met in college that I'm close with. We've been through stuff together. Like Brave. For me, that's my college friend. But I mean, eventually he became like, that's my day one friend too, because we've been through mad shit too. So, but that's how I differentiated it.
Shit, I don't even think I have college friends. Like, I wouldn't consider Fredo a college friend personally.
Well, he's become, for me, that's what I'm saying. Like you said, you're not close to people in EOP. Like, there's other people that I have college friends, but obviously, like, they're not my day one friends. Like, when I first met Fredo, I didn't expect us to get as close as we did, but we did.
I feel like it all started with that bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's how it happened.
Honestly, it was.
Yeah, want to talk about that?
Nah, it's whatever. You feel me? Like Ray said that night. Like, that's what made him peep that I was loyal. Because you know what happened.
And that's what I was about to say. That's a good, segue to
Yeah.
friends and acquaintances and stuff like that.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, I was at the forefront no matter what. You feel me? We was in a tough spot that night, and
who wanna tell the story? Because I wasn't there.
I'll let the victim tell the
So
story.
I'm gonna tell the story, man. All right, so yeah, my boy John, man. We were at, what party was that called? It was some back to school party.
Back to school.
Yeah, everybody
Party was trash.
Everybody had stayed at home. I'm not gonna lie, those girls did throw me in there. You feel me? It ended off on a real rough note for me. But that party was alright. But so yeah. Y'all didn't go. It was you, Pops. Teddy didn't go. So everybody wasn't going. So it was just random people, So it was already not like a wholehearted everybody's there kind of thing. So we're going back into the party. We're taking the yellow bus back. So we're at the front, but everybody starts to rush to the front. And everybody's pressing up, body parts are rubbing up on other body parts, and John wasn't really feeling that another man was putting his hind parts on his front, you know what I mean? So
John was mad because niggas was like skipping him. He got skipped.
He said he wasn't mad about that. He was like, he told the kid, he was like, "Yo, stop throwing the back on me."
Oh, okay.
Hey,
yo.
and then he shots it right into his dome.
So John sparked it.
Yeah, John definitely sparked it, but
asshole.
As soon as John did that, he got popped on, like off the rip, like boom. So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm trying to get to the front, It's just me, John, Quentin, and
I was there, but I was in the back. Like, I wasn't there where y'all was at. Yeah. I saw
Ray after the fight. Yeah. Fucking I dropped names already. So yeah, it was us four. So fucking I don't know what happened to Q either, because like I said, I'm trying to pull to the front. Feel me? I got hop low key. You feel me?
You got hop, bro.
Q apparently said. After John got popped, he popped on a nigga that popped on John.
Yeah, but I didn't see what happened. Like I said, I was trying to.
He was on the other.
Quentin
and John was like over here.
I can't even tell you how we were. I can't tell you how we were arranged because it happened so fast. You know
Everyone
what I mean?
spread it out because like whoever was with the niggas that popped on Fredo and John, he was with like 3 or 4 people too. So His peoples got involved.
Yeah.
And then you got to say your story, your side of the
They,
story.
Well, I was like I said, I was in the
They could have
back.
smoked me though, not to cut you off, but they dead could have smoked me. I don't know why they didn't, but like it was like 5, 6 of them.
At the end of the day, niggas was trying to get on the bus to go back to school. So from my perspective, I was in the back. Like I knew John and them was in the front, but like I couldn't see everything because I'm in the back and it's mad people in front of me. So all I know is I saw some nigga hop from the steps of the bus, punch John because I seen John have.
Oh no,
back.
it was a flying.
Nah, I don't think that's what happened.
Niggas told me, like I saw that, and I remember niggas
There was
said that
there was definitely a kid. There was definitely a kid that came in on some Superman shit. Like
That's what I'm saying.
he had some leverage to it, but
Whether
he
he
didn't
was
hop
tall-
off the bus because the bus door was closed. So like I said, like
sure. I
yeah,
remember
bro.
the bus door being open, and like niggas was trying to like start organizing a line of trying to get on the bus.
Well, shit, it's been like 5.5 years since this happened. So
That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying.
so my memory could definitely be wrong.
Cause like I said, I remember the door being open. Niggas was like, the person that was in charge of the whole party, like a conductor trying to organize the people getting on the bus. He was on the bus too, and there was somebody below him, and that's the person niggas was arguing with John.
Yeah.
And then one thing led to another. I seen him Superman punch, and as soon as that happened, I seen John fly back, like his head fly back for me. So I started going to the front, and when I started going to the front, some other nigga that was literally just fucking on the bus like this, he saw me move, and I saw him move. As soon as I started moving, the nigga tried to like basically sneak me. So I sidestepped him, punched him in his chest, and then basically the nigga dead ass. When I punched him in the chest, the nigga started running, and I was about to run after him, but I seen Fredo and 2 people around him like basically hopping boy. So I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna go over there. But by the time I got there, they dipped.
Yeah.
So like, and then
I was trying to get after them too, but
and then after that, it was just basically
happening.
like a stampede to get on the bus. Like, feel me? And I don't know who was with me. It could have been. Was it you?
No,
Were you there?
I was there, but I had pulled up after.
Cause I'm trying to remember. Cause I was in the back of the bus. Like
I came at the aftermath. I
didn't see who jumped you, but
it wasn't somebody that went to state. He was definitely in the Q's hoodie.
No,
because that was like a reppy school.
I was gonna say
in
in retrospect, the people that like basically the niggas had the altercation with, we was in a bus with them. Like I kind of like was.
Yeah,
niggas was sitting in front. Cause I remember when I pulled up, y'all was sitting behind. Y'all was sitting either in front of the niggas that they had fought or behind them. I remember.
Y'all was sitting in the front, and I was literally sitting.
Because I remember they was about to get a shaking again on the bus, and then this nigga John had stood up, I think. And then niggas was just like, nah, niggas not even about to fight on the bus. Like,
see, I forgot. I don't remember that.
Because I was sitting in the back of the bus.
I was with you then. Because I was sitting in the back of the bus too. I was sitting with the niggas that basically niggas had the altercation with.
Nah, they was sitting next to John and them.
Because remember,
I was definitely sitting next to John on the bus.
Yeah, they was sitting behind. They was either sitting behind.
They was sitting in the front, bro. Because I'm telling you, I was in the back.
I don't mean to cut y'all off. Why did you punch him in the chest?
In the moment, that's what happened. I can't tell you. I didn't really think.
Yo, he went for it though. You feel me? My son stood his ground. You know,
Actually, looking
respect.
back, that party was valid. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
You feel me?
That party was that away party. Because I
party was
remember the
aight.
reason why I didn't.
The party was valid.
The
but
reason
I can't see
the reason why I wasn't with these niggas is because I was talking to Jones in front of the flex, like, and then I pulled up to because I seen the bus. I'm like, nah, we gonna get on that shit. Fuck that. And these niggas was right in front of like when that shit pulled up. And then,
like I said, I had a good time. They was ready to go home for whatever reason. So I'm like, I'm here with them.
yeah, so I was for me. Then I had pulled up and I seen like the commotion. I'm shit like, yo, what the fuck happened? And these niggas was telling us, yo, niggas just got for me.
Yeah.
I was hot when that shit happened. When y'all niggas
Wasn't really
came
nothing
home,
but a
bro.
bruise, but yeah, like
Yeah, it was
the
just
shit was just shicey because you know how
circumstances.
everybody moved. Yeah,
And I was gonna say like one person that we thought was a friend. You know,
I was gonna say that, but for
Nah,
me,
we were
there was
on the
another
topic
man.
of
Yeah,
friends
yeah,
and
yeah,
acquaintances,
yeah.
bro.
You feel
We
me?
on the topic of
like I
friends and
said,
acquaintances.
I dropped his name. You feel me? But I'm not gonna say it again. It's no.
Niggas know.
I didn't even hear
Niggas
that.
know.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah,
he said it. He said it.
I just said everybody
Either
else
way,
involved.
I was gonna say like for me, even though it was a bad thing to have, and that kind of did bring us together. Like we were already close because niggas been to your crib before that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because of the
facts.
whole group chat.
it was because that was like the first week in the school. You feel me?
It was like
Facts,
yeah,
facts.
I
definitely.
missed those
y'all-
times.
y'all-
I know
y'all
this was a
pulled up-
bad time for y'all, but I really missed those like
Nah,
those other times.
that's not a bad time, bro. Because like I
Yeah,
said, it
niggas-
wasn't nothing.
niggas talking about
That wasn't
some-
nothing but a bruise. You feel me? Like
Yeah, that's a fact.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie,
really
that
missed
shit
the
didn't
times,
that,
bro.
that shit didn't hold nothing up. Like that was literally probably the first or second party we went to, the first weekend of school. Like after that, niggas had mad fun still. I think the next day niggas had the T3 party
Yeah, we
Probably.
had too many T3 parties. That shit was fucking lit.
Yeah,
8th
TT
floor,
party
10th
every
floor.
weekend.
every weekend.
But just, the fact that a friend of ours, watched that happen and not, get involved.
Nigga, You gotta go
And you gotta
into
go
more
to the year
detail.
before that, because we know what happened the year before that too.
I was gonna say you gotta
Facts.
go into more detail. You talking about your roommate.
But you know what? We're not even giving no energy
John's
to that.
best
You know what I
friend.
mean? We on past that. That's a person that's not even in your life no more. So
You
it's
right.
like, you
But
know,
I'm
fuck
saying
'em.
like it just we was on topic
That-
of
that's-
friends.
that's definitely an example of, you feel me,
Yeah.
people that you don't want to keep around you.
Facts.
Like I said, people that don't come to the forefront when it's time.
real
you know.
niggas, which is a good segue for our next topic.
Facts.
What would y'all consider a real nigga?
Oh my god.
To be honest, in simple terms, a real nigga to me is just a person that's true to himself, and he doesn't he doesn't do more than that. Like he's true to himself. He doesn't conflict.
What if being true to himself is a murderer that kills little children? Nigga?
I mean, I can't
crazy.
knock if you're being. I always say
Nah.
So that's a real nigga.
to
Yeah,
him
that's the
and other
point.
people. For me, if you're a criminal and a murderer and you hang out, obviously you're not really gonna be hanging out with people that are not on that type of time. For me, like I don't know. I personally, again, to me, it's perspective. So I wouldn't consider him. It depends on the circumstance. If he's out here robbing people because that's the way he gets his money, he can't get a job or anything like that. For me,
Well, I'm
like,
talking about like sickos that just murder people for no reason. That's a real person. Like you feel me?
This person that's true to himself.
Nah.
That's true to
Nah.
themselves.
Nah.
I'm saying like you can't define it like that.
But it's also, if he's a psycho, there's also something wrong with him. So he can't really help himself either.
So somebody
Whereas
in their
in-
sound mind, that's
Obviously-
sticking true to themselves.
Not really, because you don't have to have a sound mind to be true to yourself either, though. Like, you could be mentally handicapped and still be true to yourself.
That's a fact.
You could have autism and still be true to yourself. For me, that's why I said it's a perspective thing.
Yeah.
Like Omar from The Wire. For me, the nigga was robbing drug dealers. He's probably the realest nigga on that show because he had a code. That was one of his moral mantras in the whole show. He had a code and he stuck to his code. He didn't break the code for nobody.
Nobody at all.
That's what I'm saying. You true to yourself and you don't for me, you don't let others sway you. You hold strong in that whatever it is that you think you are, and then you know yourself. Feel me?
Okay.
That's what I consider. I don't know about y'all.
Shit, for me, it's like a nigga that get to it, you know what I'm saying, doesn't like being stagnant. You know, stagnation happens, but when you become a bum, that shit is not valid. Like, a real nigga is a person that earns for himself, doesn't have to ask or depend on another person. You know what I'm saying?
So you can't be a bum and a real nigga?
I don't know, bro. I mean, it depends on the circumstances. It
So
says
what-
circumstantial.
So what if like you work like a really shitty job, but you got mad wisdom? You know what I mean?
That's what
You
I'm
be
saying.
dropping that knowledge and dropping the gems. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, it's like, again, it's circumstantial. It depends on
Yeah.
the situation. But I'm just thinking about like say deadbeat dads or a nigga that
Yeah, that's not valid.
mooching off his girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
that's
shit
not
like
valid.
that. You know,
There's a lot of
real
niggas that mooch off their girl though.
that
But
That's a fact.
but I can't call them like, I don't know.
you can't be a real nigga if you're mooching off your
Yeah.
shorty, bro.
I think you could though,
What?
because
Nah,
again,
if you mooching
again
off
you're
it- if you
true.
mooching
You're
off
being
it,
true to
nah.
yourself, bro. Like
What?
that to me that's circumstantial because the shorty's letting you mooch. It's not like the shorty out here not knowing she getting mooched off.
But why would you rather do that than get your own money?
It's not about rather. It's about she's letting me. So why would I stop that? Like.
So Ray's definitely one of
No. Let's get that far from that. I just know people.
If your bitch getting money, better dig in
I
the
just
purse.
know people.
Get all that she worth.
I'm dead. Nah,
I'm taking all that she worth.
I'm never. That's the total opposite of me. But I'm just saying, like, I know people that like get many hoes, and sometimes there's certain hoes that let them do more than the regular just to kill. Like they actually buy stuff for them, stay with them, shit like that. Feel me? They're mooching off the shorty, but they still like, feel me? They still being true to themselves.
Do they have jobs?
Yeah.
All right. So they just taking advantage of their situation. But I'm talking
Yeah.
about niggas that do not have jobs, bro. I'm talking about literally, specifically depending on your shorty for income. That type of nigga.
Alright, that's mad different. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
That is
I'm not
mad
talking
different.
about, like a nigga taking advantage of a girl in that situation, because a girl would do that to a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's gold digging goes both ways.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about in terms of literal, like depending on a person. That's what I was going.
I mean, I feel you. Again,
Like, you can't be a
being
real
a real
nigga if
nigga
you
is
dependent on-
circumstantial. Because I'm not gonna lie, if one of my niggas was doing that, I'm probably, if I know them personally, like let's say for instance, just randomly, let's say Leak was doing that. For me, I'm sorry to throw. For me, this has nothing for me. I just first thought that popped in my mind. Let's say Leak was doing that to some regular shorty. For me, I'm not gonna look at Leak any type of different way. Like, I'm not gonna look at him differently if he is
You
doing
gonna be
that.
like, oh, you doing your shit, bro.
So I'm saying, like, I'm not gonna
I
be
see
like,
you, bro.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything like that. I'm not gonna think about it. For me, like, to me being a real nigga, like, if Leak was out here, for instance, I don't know, doing mad shit to appease to white folks, like, for me, that's not being a real nigga. If he was out here promoting parties and not cutting y'all in bread or anything like that, and y'all helped him out, that's not being a real nigga.
No,
like,
definitely not.
For me, like, shit like that, that's like what I consider being like real and not real. Cause it's not like niggas don't know. That's another thing. It's like niggas know you. Like, we get to know people. So it's like when you're not acting yourself, we're like look at you weird. Cause it's like, bro, like, this is weird. Like, you're acting weird. For me, like, that's not being real.
There's a lot of weirdos in this world, bro.
Like, y'all know when I'm acting weird. I would know if Eli's acting like different the way he usually do. Like, for me, niggas known each other. If you know anybody for a certain amount of time, you know when niggas is not moving like themselves.
Mm-hmm.
For me, and that's why I said, like, me being a real nigga, the way I'm set up, I will ask you, like, yo, what's going on? For me, like, certain niggas will let that rock, but I'm just not that person. Like, I would consider me being real in myself, questioning, like, yo, you Gucci, bro? Like, you're not acting like yourself.
How about y'all?
I'll definitely say just a man that's first opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, if you could put on for your family, you could put on for your people. I feel like that's what makes you real.
Nah.
And like you said, not being stagnant. You know what I mean? If you on the treadmill, you happy where you at, making bad decisions, that's not it.
Being able to dead ass like give to other people, like inspire and give opportunities.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
No.
I was gonna say, like, not just material things, like inspire. You know what I mean? Like, tell people, like, give people an idea of what they should do for like a career, whatever it might be. You know, that's being real.
Facts.
I would say the same thing, not being stagnant, making moves, feel me, making the best out of your circumstances, and also, like, spreading your knowledge after you, feel me, go through certain situations.
For sure.
Like passing it along, like, feel like a real person, like, lets other people know the mistakes that they went through, so that that person won't go through the same mistakes.
Man, I hate niggas when niggas withhold information. That shit never
Yeah,
makes
that
sense
shit is
to
the
me.
worst.
Like, that's why would you do that?
Word.
I mean, it
It,
depends.
like, but I'm saying, like, shit that, like, oh, my job is hiring, and then somebody inboxes like, oh, where's that? And then you gonna say, DM me. Like, nigga, why don't you just put it in your fucking caption? Like, shit like
Word.
that. Like,
nah, I mean, again, to me, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
but
For
I'm
me,
saying, like, that's just an example. I'm like, withholding information that wouldn't be that big of a deal to share, or game that you have. If you see somebody needs that wisdom, you're not giving it to them. Like,
okay.
shit like that.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask y'all, like, because to me being a real nigga, this, like, it comes with moral code, and that's based on how you were raised and your personal moral code and ethics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, like, I was gonna ask y'all, like, what are some of y'all ethics that y'all, because we're all friends, and I feel like you don't always have to have commonalities to be friends, but for the most time, like, for me, that's how you become friends, because you have stuff in common.
Like, an ethic as far as what though? Like, give an example.
Just personal, like, for me, like, again, like, I consider myself being a real blunt, honest person.
Mhm.
For me, like, that's just the way I am. For me, I feel like everybody should be like that way, but it's not always the case. For me, but I'm honest. Freaking, I'm hard. Like, basically, like, you work hard, you have good work ethics, like, stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
like ethics, moral code, stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna do my man's foul, like, stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
so that's why I was gonna ask y'all, like, what do y'all personal, like, it doesn't have to be a whole list, just something, like, feel me, that y'all think y'all have.
In terms of just like in general, or in terms of like being friends and shit like that.
In general, just in general, because to me, again, like, when you realize, again, we probably have some of the same stuff in personal common.
Cause definitely honesty. Like, I'm very honest with y'all. Like, my friends, that's what I really fuck with y'all, because we can all be honest with each other, no matter what the topic of the situation is. Shit, being able to laugh at ourselves and just the world in general, like having that sense
Not
of humor.
being like, you can't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah, bro. Like, niggas
Right.
is really weird out here, bro. Like,
Because I know, like, you
I
learned
play a lot, yeah.
Like, you learned a lot of stuff from your mom and your father and grandfather.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
It's like, what kind of stuff did they give y'all that you probably, or you learned on your own too? Like,
It's just to be about your family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. Like,
Facts.
when it comes to what my parents and my grandpops taught me, it's like, you get what you put in, and you don't get more. And sometimes you might get less, honestly. But
Oh yeah, a lot of the times.
yeah,
It's funny. I never heard nobody say that. Like you might get less if you put in mad work.
so honestly, bro.
I never thought about that.
Some people love a person more than that other person loves them. You know?
But definitely to be like somebody that just doesn't like quit. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
like you don't stop going. Like my mom was telling me that my granddad had a time like he had lost a couple of his businesses. Like he was like in bed for like 10 months. Like he was depressed. You know what I mean? But he just got up off his feet. You know what I mean? Like they had to talk to him. He was like, yo, like, you know, it's either get down or lay down.
Facts.
You don't want to lay down and stay down.
Nah, so yeah, that's definitely not the type of time I'm on.
I always peeped you was a good family man. Like I always
Yeah,
liked that about you.
But I'm like really lighthearted person to tell you the truth. Like I like to tell jokes, make people smile. Like I don't know, cause what book was it? Some shit I read in the 3rd grade, and there was like you don't ever need a reason to smile. You need a reason to be sad. So that's like something I always stuck with me too.
That's deep.
Find out what book that
That was
is.
like in the 3rd book. That was like in the 3rd grade. I think it was like the Wayside School or some shit like that.
Okay.
I
I was
did
gonna
like
say
that,
like
right?
Judy Bloom or some shit like that.
Yeah, nah, it was some other shit. Like they were going down the whole like class or the whole school like as individual characters, and one of the kids like he was always smiling. And that's what the saying was.
What about you, Reem?
We spoke about it last week, being humble. I guess in some ways, the honesty shit too. Like I could be honest with y'all. For me, like if niggas fuck around, niggas be listening to our bros tracks sometimes, and that that should be what niggas would then just sit there and laugh.
Facts.
Niggas, even if it hurt, but it's like, yo, you gotta feel me.
Yeah.
You gotta give them the truth. But what else? Keep like working hard. Like I feel like my mom instilled that in me. Like she really like went and got a crib by herself. Like and like just worked to pay it off. Like and like now she don't have a mortgage anymore. So she's just paying like the land taxes and shit like that. So just working hard. Like it's gonna pay off in the end. Like even if you do get less, you're gonna get something out of it. You feel me? Like that's how I feel.
Facts.
Nah, I honestly feel like I've the close friends that I have, I'm friends with y'all because like we can cut each other's ass. We could talk about literally anything and everything, and we're honest, humble people.
Yeah,
And
word.
like I can dead trust. Like I allow y'all to go to my crib when I'm not there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, I'm not doing that with anybody.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah, no, I used to be honest with a lot of people, you know, express some info, but you can't do that with everybody now. Like you said, like it was good to be able to trust y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like some people like I don't know, like they didn't like that some things that some people that we knew like did to each other, but like they don't bring it to light, you know what I mean? And they find something out, you know, they bring it out. That shit is just whack and messy. So
I was gonna say like no homo pause, but like I'm actually like gotten to a point where like I used to be mad friendly. Like I always said that like I used to think I used to make friends with anybody. You don't really like for me. I could get along with anybody, shit like that. And I probably was used to be one of them people that used to be like, oh, this is my friend. Probably just met nigga a week ago or some shit like that. But now over the years, like I definitely hold my friendships like mad close to my heart. Like I'm not saying I not jealousy. It's more like just personal with my friendships. Feel me? Like like I kind of hold that shit dear to my heart. So it's like even when I see somebody do like one of my friends doing bad or not, like for me, like I told you in the beginning when it came to that your first roommate. I was like, yo, like after like a certain amount of time, I was like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. Like I don't fuck with boy. This is why. Just be on, like, for me, you, like, I didn't tell you not to fuck with him, but I just told you I don't like him. This is the reasons why. And then I'll let you think about that shit on your own. For me, like, that's why I like, especially with everybody, like, niggas is passing away and shit like that. Feel me? Like, right. I feel like you gotta, like, hold your friends dear to your heart. Like, be more protective of your friendships, I guess you could say.
Most definitely.
And that shit is golden, bro.
Facts.
Like, there's too much fake shit going on. You know, and I'm glad that we can honestly say that we've been, you know, friends for years, like literal years. You know, and that shit not gonna change.
Well, we've never had like no petty drama, like you know what I mean, like over like some bullshit, like like money or a bitch or anything like that.
I mean, we've had ups and downs and shit like that.
But that's everything. But you know, it's never been like drama, like you know what I mean.
I mean, I've had to cut friends off too. Like I've cut probably like from high school for me.
Yeah, bro. I don't fuck with a lot of people from high school.
Yeah,
I used to like the other day I was with my mom in the car. I was driving her somewhere. We were driving by this kid I used to hang out with. She's like, "Oh, what happened to him?" I was like, "I haven't seen him in years."
Ain't that so weird, bro?
Yeah.
Like having niggas in your crib one day and then
She was like,
3
yeah,
months later.
Yeah,
you're
she
not
was like,
really
yo, I used to be
fucking
there every weekend. I used to be there every weekend. We used to smoke mad weed back there.
Yeah.
But
It
shit
is what
just
it
happened.
is. Sometimes, like, my uncle used to tell me, you grow apart. Like, even, like, I mean, he even said it. Sometimes it's not even, it don't even have to be a problem. It don't
Dead
even have
ass,
to
bro.
be,
I
Dead
did
ass
have
just
so many
happens.
like relationships that it was not even a problem, but niggas just like
it's just grow, it's that
Grow
just
apart.
grow apart. He's like, it's just natural. Like, my uncle been telling me this too. Like, and, you know, being like 12, 13 years old, I'm like, what? I'm gonna be friends with my friends forever. Like, I'm gonna have
Yeah.
the same people, the same group of friends forever. And it's crazy how, like, a lot of that shit he was telling me, like, I hear it now. Like, I'm like, damn, like, this nigga really was predicting the future, bro. And that's fake the wisdom that, for me.
that old nigga wisdom.
I tell you the truth though, I didn't like I moved around a lot as a kid, so I didn't have like a lot of like elementary school friends. You know what I mean? Like I went to like 3 different elementary schools, so like I didn't start making like best friends until like the 7th grade.
Okay. I mean, that's usually when, like, it's mad rare when you have an elementary school friend.
Yeah.
At least to me. Like, for me, I have friends that, like, I'm cool with, but I don't see them niggas every day.
Nah,
Yeah.
like I don't even got one person from elementary school on anything. You know what I
Sheesh.
mean?
Nigga, I live with my first best friend in life, nigga. Like I met this nigga in the park when we was 7 years old. Like we grew up together
Oh, shit.
grew up together in the hood and all that. Went to public school with each other. Didn't go to middle school or high school. Like we was still cool, but it's like, you know, drifted apart because times. And then niggas just like relinked. But you know, shit happens. But there is a topic that one of y'all threw in here. Is there such a thing as being too cultured? What did y'all mean by that?
What?
I this is
is
me.
great
So
you
I'm
mean
gonna
like too ingrained?
No, just too cold. I mean, in a way of sorts. Because this, to me, has been an ongoing, like, conversation. When I see it, I point it out, and this is what I mean. So, like, for me, to me, being too, like, is there such thing as being too cultured? And when I ask that, and when I say that in terms of, okay, like, for me, I understand people have the different cultures. Like, Jamaican people have their own culture. Dominican people have their own culture. And things of that nature, for me. But sometimes, from what I've noticed, it's like, it's too cultured to me. Like sometimes I feel like when you embedded and raised in a certain household that is so proud and tries to like pass down their culture to their kids and stuff like that, it boxes them in. That's the way I think. Like to me, because I wasn't raised that way. If anything, I was raised with a real like personal family culture, not necessarily culture from my countries and stuff like that. Like that's not how I was raised. I don't even know Spanish.
Like
for
your
me.
culture was that your neighborhood.
Yeah, but not even my neighborhood. It was like my family.
But I'm saying like from the way you dress, the way you speak, like shit like
so it was more like the neighborhood, and that's why I say like even my father sometimes he's like my father's different, but like he be trying to say like how do you it's gonna. I mean this again. I don't mean this in any type of way, but sometimes like this is my father. This is the way he thinks. The nigga be like, yo, how you living in this country for 20 years and you still don't know English? For me, like this is America. Like, and I always say like, in a way, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, you could be cultured, but when you come to America, I would think that you also have to like embrace the American culture too. Yeah. In a way, for me, like. I'm not saying to be out here fucking with the American flag, rapping America and shit like that. For me, but like, yeah, like. If I'm here for 20 years, I would think I would want to know English. Like, for me, like, that's the first-hand language of the country that you came from your country to come here. For me, like, stuff like that. And, like, from what I've noticed, again, like, sometimes I wasn't raised in that culture. So people, like, again, my own people, Spanish people, sometimes they look at me weird because they're like, yo, what are you doing? Like, it's like I'm doing something wrong. Yeah. But that's why, again, when I say it becomes detrimental where, like, is there such thing as being too cultured? Because to me, some of this stuff be uncalled for. Like, for me, like, you should, like, and other people, they don't want to step out of that box.
I definitely see what you mean when you say that. When you put it like that, that's definitely the case. Like, one of the first things I can think of is, like, Chinese culture, for example. Like, they're so traditional of so many different things on so many different levels. And, like, Indian people, too, like, they don't want their children to marry outside of the race. Or they'll be fucking banned from the family. Like shit like that it don't make no sense to me, bro. Yeah. Like that's being way too cultured. That's psychotic damn near.
Yeah, like if you think about it like that, again, like Chinese people usually what? They hang like when you have that much culture, like naturally, like I said, for Chinese people, what they're gonna hang out with.
Shout out to all my Asian folk out there though.
Facts.
I got another take on Asian people that I've noticed lately. I'll say that for a different day. But like I said, you're gonna hang out with like Asian people. Usually hang out with Asian people. Spanish people usually hang out with Spanish people. In a way, to me, the reason why that is sometimes is because it's the way you were raised. You're too cultural. For me, you don't think of stepping out of that box and meeting different kinds of people.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like it was a benefit. Like I like that I wasn't raised with that much culture because I was able to relate and even embrace. Like sometimes I fuck with Jamaican culture more than I fuck with Spanish culture, and I'm actually Hispanic. Like, but I just like that way, the way their morals and their way of living more than Spanish culture. But if I was raised with mad culture, I wouldn't have ever thought about that. Who knows if I've even had Jamaican friends. For me, so I don't know. I know you. To me, Fredo, you always had more culture than me when it comes to like Spanish
for
culture.
sure. But it was like, I don't know. Like my family, they always let us do our thing. Like all my cousins, like they was listening to rap. Watching ball, watching wrestling, shit like that. We always spoke Spanish, so I'm grateful like to definitely like be a part of my culture. You know what I mean? But like there was always like free choice in my family. But I wouldn't lie, like they're definitely like traditional, different senses and different things like that. But they don't make you prescribe to it, nothing like that. Like. It's nothing that like it's to like live or die by. You know what I mean?
Are they open minded, like as opposed or? Like,
not really. They gonna joke. You know what I mean? Like if you do something, they gonna make a joke, but they don't love you any differently. Like they're not like yo, like you're not our family. Like that's not how my family moves at all. Like they fuck with you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like when you compare it to like other cultures, I really don't feel like it's any different than any other culture. Honestly, like they just work hard, honestly, and the man goes out to work. You know what I mean? And make money for the family, do shit like that. Like that's as far as how Dominican people take it. You know what I mean? As far as like living in America and not learning language, I feel like that's more like for like the stay at home like wives and stuff like that. Like usually my family personally, like a lot of my uncles, like they started businesses, like whether it's like auto repair, refrige, this, that, the third. Like most of them started businesses, and most of them learn how to speak English. Like it's only like one that don't. But I don't really know. Like I can't call. I agree though. Like you should, learn, something. Because my grandma, like she learned how to. She got good at English, well proficient, from reading books. Like she read a book like this thick, like in like 2-3 days. She reads mad books per week, so her English is pretty valid. And she's like the only one out of all her sisters, like all my aunts. She's the only one out of all them that can really like speak some fluent English.
Okay.
But I had an aunt that worked. She worked at the Toyota company, speaking no English. She was there for like 15 years, and not like in a housemaid job, nothing like that either. Like
she was on the floor trying to sell cars.
Nah. They was working like headquarters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just straight Spanish.
Yeah, bro. I don't know how it worked, but I wasn't gonna look a gift horse in the mouth because I remember she was going hard for that job.
Shit.
That's what. Yeah. I was gonna say that's what I'm saying though. Like for me, at least I know that most of the cultures they're the same. Like they have the same morals and like you said, like
like for the most part.
That's why I never understood like why you wouldn't want to like get to know other cultures or like feel me like because when you do, you're gonna realize how much more you have in common than you thought. Feel me? But some people they're not even open up to that because they're so embedded with the culture.
I really don't have an answer for it. Like
I've seen it. Like, feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like, I've seen it. Like, I've literally seen it.
I don't have an answer for it. I think people are just, like, afraid of losing themselves in a way because you identify with your culture so much. You know what I mean? Like,
but that's why I say, like, sometimes culture, that's why, like, I say, like, sometimes, when I say it, people don't understand it, but, like, sometimes you could be too cultured or it becomes detrimental. Like,
you know what I think it is? I feel like this whole being too cultured thing would definitely die out, like with our generation or probably not die out, but slowly but surely it will die out because like a lot of that traditional thinking is because they're like a lot of our parents are first generation or not first generation but first people to come to America.
Mm-hmm. People don't want to admit it.
Like the older thinkings. Like
people don't want to admit it. Like you said, the older thinkings, but outside of that, like kids are more fresh these days too. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're more open with their thoughts. Like they're more unapologetic, so it's definitely going to be a shift.
But like, especially in America, but I don't know about like, the other countries. I can't speak for India, China.
Other countries probably going to stay the same for a while.
I was solely talking about America because we have that like, that freedom. Yeah, that freedom.
That literal freedom.
I don't know what the fuck be going on anywhere else, to tell you the truth. So.
Yeah. I was like... In China, they be fucking having regulation for how much kids you can have.
That ass.
Like,
I think
that's
it's 2?
different. Nah, it's 1.
1?
Yeah, that's different. Nigga said if you have twins, you gotta dead choose, like, between which one you want.
That's
wild.
That's different, bro. I'm not gonna front.
Imagine how many fucked up families there is because of shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. And they bring that to America, and then they still embed their kids with the culture they learned over there when, like, if you think about it in that way, why would I want to teach my children like or embed them with this much culture when in my country we can't even choose how much kids we have? Like, feel me? Like, that's the way I like. It makes sense to me. I don't know. Like, I guess the narcissism is me. Is like, why doesn't it make sense to you?
Yeah.
But again, you can't, feel me? You are who you are at the end of the day.
Shit. Well, if y'all could pick anywhere in the world to travel, right, for 2 weeks, leave tonight, where would it be? Start with Reem.
Yeah, because I don't need time. I got.
There's no money involved. Like,
no, you can pick anywhere.
What you said to go to?
Travel for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks.
And you Gucci financially, everything like.
That I don't even know. Bora Bora.
What's Bora Bora?
It's an island. I feel like you'll get bored on an island 2 weeks, but at the same time, you can enjoy nature, be with the earth.
So I just want to see that. I just want to see that view.
Yeah, I feel where you're coming from.
So Bora Bora.
I just chose that because
it sounds
like,
cool.
Yeah,
I
feel like
it's Bora Bora expensive as fuck. Too.
Yeah, I know.
That's another thing too. Like I see like a lot of people going there and it looks valid. So I really don't know the answer to the question though. I wouldn't even lie.
I mean, shit, I gotta look up Bora Bora. I mean, I heard of it, but I don't really know too much.
I've seen
about
it. Like
it's like a little French island.
French.
Yeah.
Niggas know where I'm going, son.
Where you going?
I'm going to fucking London. Cause I haven't.
I didn't know
there.
you was going to London.
Nigga, I've definitely Fredo got me wanting to go to London, so I'm gonna go to. That's the next place I'm going.
That's a weak choice.
How? For 2 weeks?
You're right. It's not a weak choice.
For 2 weeks? From what he tells me, I'm having a blast in 2 weeks in London.
Kick it in 2 weeks.
So I'm saying, I'm having a blast in London, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Niggas say the girls look good, the drugs is wavy, the parties is lit.
That's all you need to hear.
That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. I'm Gucci on that. I don't care about no island.
Yeah, shout out everybody from the ends. Definitely.
If you know him.
How many times you been there?
I've been to London 3 times.
Nigga about to get an apartment soon, bro.
Nah, I'm trying to plot up on some money before I go out there the next time.
It's gonna be a low.
Aren't you trying to go to school out there?
I said if I do grad, I would go internationally. I did not say
that's
what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I said if I go back to school, that's what I would do. But I would even know if I would go to London, France, Barcelona. Like, it's mad choices, and that's just on the school shit. I still haven't even decided where to travel to. You got one?
Shit. 2 weeks. I've always wanted to go to Tokyo. Like, since I was a little kid. Like, I've always been fascinated by that shit.
It's gonna sound crazy, but I dead don't like. I don't want to go places where I don't think I would like the food. It sound crazy,
man. Nah, I hear you. That makes sense. I mean, you're gonna be there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Shit.
Nah. The Asian people be frying chicken. I'm not gonna hold it.
I'm sure they got all the the American versions of the restaurants.
I heard the vending machines is wavy.
They do.
I heard they got
vending machines.
Tokyo, y'all on some pervert shit. I heard about y'all. Y'all be having fucking
pop up.
That they have like girls' panties in vending machines. Like,
no,
you could dead buy a woman's panties from a vending.
Like you?
Yo, that's sick, bro. Yes, I could go up, put in 50 cents, whatever.
Is that sick though?
What?
Nah, I'm not saying I'm doing that, but I'm saying
that's the first thing you do when you go to Tokyo.
I'm thinking about it like this, like you know how like other countries be so like out in the open about drugs and sex, like in their TVs and stuff like that. Yet America, they try to like control everything like that. And when you do the studies, they say in other countries, even though they live like that, there's not that high rate for HIV or sexual diseases. It's not like niggas that much people dying from overdoses or like drug abuse and things like that. Yet like on TV and stuff, you seeing fucking
the most wickedest
shit. Exactly. And meanwhile in America, so that's why I say like if niggas is able to get panties in a vending machine, I guarantee you nobody getting raped in Tokyo like that.
You don't know that, bro.
I don't know that. I'm just saying, well, based on the studies of what they say, like, feel me? Like, if in the Netherlands, niggas is fucking, you go to the red light district and prostitution is legal over there.
That shit crazy.
Nigga, but rapists don't want no panties, nigga. They want the porn.
How you know?
What?
Are you a rapist? You that don't know? Like, to me, I feel like certain people are like, unless it's a mental thing, I feel like certain people they rape shorties because they can't get no bitches or like they can't like.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
There's like kinks to it. I know what you mean. Like,
yeah,
they have like an obsession.
Yeah, like they want to get dirty panties from a shorty, but they can't go up to a regular shorty.
It's like the Dave Chappelle skit. You remember he was like, titty is a
devil. Like, feel me? Like, you don't know what niggas is into, and like I feel like sometimes in America it forces Not saying it's right at all, because rape is definitely horrible. But sometimes I feel like these niggas is out here raping because of that. Like, because it's so controlled in America. Like, certain kinks, certain shit that you're into. For
I
me.
see what you mean. Like they're not like they're not bothered with all that
Yeah,
nasty shit.
exactly. Like, it's
So you jacking a panty from a vending machine is helping out?
it might.
It
might, bro.
Give me fix.
It's a
It
little
damn
sick
right.
placement.
Yo, bro. I said that last week, and niggas is out here rubbing niggas shorty's feet off the first link. That's fucking sick.
That's a whole different type of game,
that's
bro.
sick, bro. That's sick, my
Rubbing a
nigga.
shorty's
Nigga, what?
That's sick, my
Yo,
nigga.
You sound stupid.
To stick to the original topic, does it have to be somewhere I've never been?
It doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna hold that. I fuck with Miami.
You stay in Miami for 2
That's
weeks.
that a good pick. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with Miami. I do fuck with the lifestyle of Miami. bro.
Miami
That's a
lit.
Yeah,
But you're gonna
like
just,
that.
But you-
just stay on the strip.
But he said, nah, Miami's more than the strip. But I mean, low key it isn't.
That's
though.
what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna
You got
just be
the,
on
you
the
got the
strip
strip
for 2
and you got
weeks.
Winewood, but
I've known two
it'd be
people. I know
lit.
my cousin and Melissa. They both of them. Well, both of them have said like Miami is not really.
Yeah, it's just a vacation spot.
Nah, but still.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Yeah,
Exactly. I
I
don't
mean, the
blame
weather
you.
be nice, but that's just a pick.
That,
I don't know.
If you got money in Miami, you lit. Cause all the rappers be like, yo, Miami.
That's
is
what
where
I'm
it's at.
saying.
Yeah, but
Feel
I
me?
guarantee you that they don't be out there for 2 weeks. I
Lil-
don't think
Lil ain't got a crib
rappers
out
is
there.
out. What happened?
Lil Wayne got a crib out there.
Okay.
Noriega be out there, nigga.
Yeah, he works though.
But he said it's lit though. He said lifestyle is lit.
He's
I mean,
the
it's probably
weather is
because
lit.
it's Noriega.
He said the weather is lit.
Yeah, nah. If you told me I'm good financially, I could do
Yeah.
whatever. There's
Yeah.
dead parties every week in Miami every day. So
That's a fact.
I can find shit to do.
There's little, feel me, ins and outs.
Like I said, I need
But
to see London.
also that's mad thotty. So I
That's
wouldn't want to
OD
do
though,
that.
man.
I would want to keep it somewhere I've never been. If I had 2 weeks.
Why?
I don't know. I like being in new places. It would definitely have to be somewhere where they like got like a city though. Like I don't really.
Go
That
to
speaks
Brazil.
English.
Oh no, English or Spanish because I can speak a little bit of Portuguese too. But I don't want to go to Brazil. That should be crazy.
Yeah, I heard Brazil's wicked. I want to go
Nah,
out
I
there.
still want to
though.
go there. I heard
Yeah.
the shorties is so.
I
valid.
guess
You try to get a big booty Brazilian.
What?
if I had to.
That used to be on my on the porn search all the time. I'm not gonna front.
Yo,
Hit the
Nigga said
Brazilian.
used
Anywho.
Hit the
you
Brazilian tab.
know he's still heavy with Pamela
Nah, nah.
Anderson.
we gonna get to the
I'm not
point
gonna
in
lie.
a second.
Now,
My final answer. I'm
just
gonna
be
go. I'm
straight
gonna go with
thought.
Australia. Fuck it.
Australia.
Yeah,
take
Down
that shit.
under.
I'm like, yo,
yeah,
God.
I heard it takes like a day to get there, bro.
yeah.
To where?
So,
Australia.
Oh shit.
Like one of my old.
But I definitely want to keep it somewhere I've never been. My fault.
Australia,
Yeah.
Australia is cool. I was gonna touch on that topic. Like I had a director from one of my old jobs. Like her brother moved out there, but she said that shit is a beautiful place, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's an amazing place to be. It's just extremely far from where we. At.
Yeah, and also the immigration rules is mad tight. I heard you either got to have like $1 million to donate off the rip, or like they give you like a list of jobs to choose from that like you could contribute to the city and you pick from that.
In Australia?
So you can't just move to
Yeah,
Australia.
nah, you can't just move out there, and be like, yo, I'm out here finding myself as an artist. You know what I mean? That's not valid.
In Australia for real?
I
Yeah,
didn't know
bro.
that.
Like you get into this fucking carpenting, this plumbing.
That's smart though.
You're a porter.
Like,
Nah,
you
that's
go-
how
you
you
gonna
keep
take
that.
care
That's
of
what
the
I'm saying.
women.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
OD smart.
In America, you pull up.
Like just pull up and you figure it out when you get here.
They say that my father, because his dream was always Alaska. They say like I've read somewhere they pay you to live in Alaska. Like they would pay you to live in Alaska.
I feel like that's definitely true, but I didn't look into it. But to touch on the porn topic, we off that in 2020. By the way, I realized that the other day. That shit
You off that?
Yeah, nah, that should keep you too low energy, bro. You know what I mean? It's like
I mean,
a high. You know what I mean? Like you do that shit too much, you be smacked.
well, yeah, you can't do it
obviously,
too
yeah,
much,
if
bro.
you want some Don John shit,
What the fuck is
Nah,
going
you
on?
feel
I
me?
mean,
But even if you rub it off like once every 2 days, I feel like that's OD.
I was gonna say once a week. That's valid.
Once a week is alright. You feel me? That's cool.
Calm Sunday night for
Yeah,
me. Start
you
off,
know, you gotta
start
get
off
that-
the
you
week
gotta
right.
get
Nigga, you talk, that's how
You
you
gotta
was
get
you
that
talking
off.
about some cold turkey.
Yeah, nah, I'm trying to leave it in the dust. You feel me?
Shit.
So you used to be an avid, like used to be out here like ODing with the
In
with
middle
the porn?
school, high school, hell yeah.
Nah, I'm
bro.
talking about as a grown man.
Nigga was
As a
serial
grown man, nah,
masturbator.
you feel me? I definitely cut it off.
Okay.
Especially in college, once I had roommates, I wouldn't lie, 54 door, I was violating though. But coming back home, I was like, nah, I can't do
I
this.
can't even be talking, son. I still be watching porn, but not as much as I did before.
Nah, yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, I
Growing
definitely
up,
cut it down.
that shit used to be wicked, bro.
But I
Bro, that
definitely,
shit, that shit keep your man levels down. You feel me? Like you'll be out here moving sloppy after that night.
I'm thinking more of a psychological thing
Yeah.
too.
That's what I'm saying. That
That'll
should keep you
stop
down
you
as a
from
man.
nah, but that
Yeah.
stop you from fucking a bitch that you shouldn't be dealing with. That's happened to me on numerous occasions.
Nah, that's
numerous occasions, bro. Like I was like, damn, I'm gonna hit this bitch up, rub one off. I'm like, oh nah, I'm Gucci.
I don't even be thinking like that. Tell you the truth.
That's
sometimes
That's because I don't really like. I don't know. Like, I feel like I don't really talk to bitches I shouldn't be fucking with. Or
But it's not even that.
Or even
It's
if
just
it's
like-
that, like I don't know, shit don't really flow out for me. You know what I mean? But I know what you mean.
nigga, I'm talking about sometimes what I be watching be sick if you really think about it. Cause
No
I be
thanks.
typing in thought. That's all I need to in home videos.
I'll probably be seeing some violence.
Nah. I'm
Typing
not. I don't like that whole when niggas be slapping shorties in the face like and they
That's-
professionals. That's sick. That's OD. I'm talking about home videos. Like I'm in the home video wave now.
you never slapped a shorty.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Outside
of
the
course, but
Oh,
I'm
outside
talking
the
about
door,
they
there's
get-
a-
violate.
Yeah,
Right,
they be
okay,
getting
okay.
paid like and they be really whacking bitches, making them throw up
Nah,
and
I
shit.
ain't,
And then
I
eat
ain't
the
never
throw
caught
up.
no velocity behind it, but I
Yo,
definitely.
you wild, bro. Niggas doesn't watch it.
I seen that in the
What video was
documentary
that,
though.
nigga?
I seen that in the documentary.
Was it
I didn't
full
watch. I
video?
never watched that.
That's
I seen
some
the-
sick shit.
I was gonna say I seen that shit on the Netflix documentary.
Niggas said make him drink to throw up.
That
That's
day
nasty.
Shorty was talking about that. I was like, nah, that's different. That like Shorty started off like the documentary. It goes like this. It goes how fast the career of a porn star is really is like the reality
Like
of
the
it.
trajectory and the
That's
down-
got to be
Exactly.
like
So
2 years tops.
not even, bro. It's
I mean,
like
depends.
it's like 6 months.
6 months.
6 months.
If you make it a year, you're like fake a vet.
Word.
Yeah, bro. If you make it more than a year, like you're dead ass like type of
a
vet.
star.
Shout out to Lacey Duval.
Yeah. Oh, yo, bro.
That's,
Also,
that's a vet.
You see how they was putting that.
nigga, that's
pain.
a vintage. That's an all star, bro.
No funny shit. They gotta be soulless by now.
You see, yo, I feel bad. You be seeing Pinky how she look
Yeah,
now.
she a bit big.
Yo, I'll be like, yo, how much? Like,
She used to be.
she used to be star A1.
Yo, Piggy, we gonna give you your flowers because you paid your dues.
For real, I still appreciate you, but feel me, like I hope everything is okay.
Everything is obviously not okay.
But Piggy, you in the gym, you try to get back. Best wishes on that. But I definitely won't be watching no more porn of yours.
I'm gonna look up the doc.
If you try to get back in the game, it's over.
I'm gonna find the name of the documentary and I'm gonna send it to y'all because it's wavy. It's a wavy documentary.
It's on
It's on Netflix.
Netflix. Okay.
It basically they got a nigga like that. It takes place in Miami, and because of Cali, they made it mandatory that you got to use rubbers in order to do porn in Cali. So they were like Miami became the new porn capital of America. So this nigga he basically has a big ass crib, like 5 or 6 rooms, advertises on Craigslist. Nigga always got shorties pulling up. He's like their manager. He's getting and it follows, like for the first 6, it's like 6 months. The first set of shorties got 6 shorties. It follows them. You see who lasts, who doesn't, and goes through their whole like daily routine for 6 months. And at the end of the shit, it's like only one person that really like makes it.
Is it a
Niggas
docu
probably making
series?
bread.
Nah, it's
Or
that
documentary.
one like an hour and a half.
That nigga's probably making bread.
Nigga,
Bro,
that
that nigga's mad smart. I'm not gonna front. He always got rent, people paying the rent because he's managing them, so he's making money off them, and they're paying the rent. So it's like the win-win.
The
Yo,
Miami.
yo, if a girl y'all knew hit you like, yo, I got 25,000 for us to split, but you gotta do this porn with me. But like a full on porn, like set somebody with the camera.
Oh yeah, 25.
Nah, it's 25,000. Some grown man with the camera over your back getting the angle. You feel me? Like you cool with that?
Damn, I'm trying to be a
25K
teacher.
right now in my life.
But it's split. 25.
split, yeah,
Is
you-
25 is split, or we getting 25 each?
Nah, 25 is split. You gonna get 12.5.
12.5.
I don't know. It depends on how desperate I am for the bread.
My face got to be in that.
Yeah, full.
Nah, you
full
feel
blown.
me? You can mask
I
up.
thought it was full blown
That's
porn.
all Gucci.
That's a full-blown-
it's
No, I'm
still-
talking about with face and all that. Like,
Oh nah, you feel me? Your face don't gotta be in it. You know?
Oh,
if that's the
word?
case,
Oh,
then
yeah.
yeah,
halfway.
that's
That's easy. Yeah,
it's
I
easy
think
if your face
that's
is
how
out.
full blown porn to me.
I don't know, man. You know, I got
was
tattoos
thinking
that
doing
identify
that
me.
already, nigga.
I don't
A
really
whole
want.
video was set
Like
up
I
to
said,
Pornhub.
I don't really want a grown man standing over my back. You feel me? A whole lights, camera, action. I'm not gonna hold it. There was a girl
That's weird.
that I was fucking with at the time. She was modeling, and she told me one of the modeling directors. She was like, "Yo, I know some people. 10,000." The girl asked me, "I'm like, yo, you fucking crazy."
Oh, she wanted you to
She
do
wanted
it?
she wanted me to do it with her.
And
I'm
you
like,
said
nah.
no?
I said nah. Cause my face would have been in it. You feel me? She was
Oh.
like a full blown set, everything. She was like, yeah, this the modeling director.
What happens if you was spending 25 though?
bro?
A bomb. I could go heavyweight.
I'm like, I know he got more, AKA.
I'll probably go heavyweight freight too though.
A-Bob is crazy.
But yo,
Oh my god.
last Valentine's Day, I definitely made my way into some girls' OnlyFans. No face though.
Word?
Yeah.
That you got bread off it?
No.
Nah,
I
fucking
just-
burn off that shit. She like I was
You did it without her knowing?
nah.
Oh,
She
like
asked
she
me.
did it without you knowing?
Nah, she
Oh.
was like, "Yo, like, are you cool with if I record this?" I'm like, "I guess." And then, she was going crazy, boy.
Yo, send me her gram after this. I want to see if she was like only fit.
I'll show you her gram right now.
I was gonna say, yo, shout out to my mans, cause my mans, he got the close friends. That is spicy, boy. Oh my god.
Pause.
Nah, bro, it's not even. It's no pause in that, cause that nigga really like. That's what a close friend's supposed to be. This nigga really just be. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all after this, yo. I want to get my boy in trouble. Nah, you gotta see the vid.
Don't get your mans in trouble.
I mean, I wouldn't lie. I would keep doing that no face, no case shit. That shit was lit. I wouldn't hold it. I was feeling like the man.
Nigga on the only.
Bitch, I'm the man.
She gotta split the
You know
the
I'm the
profits
man.
for that month.
I feel like I've earned a little bit something, but she's probably a skis to tell you the truth. So it's probably other people on that shit. But I was definitely with the shits.
Oh, he's wilding.
Yo, it's not over.
We got a show to do, bro.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yo.
that's like when I was in Puerto Rico with him. We had an Uber driver. He was showing us mad of his homemade porn, bro.
Shout out my son Jose.
Yeah, he was trying to show us that he got bitches and shit like that.
Nigga was like, "You want to see?"
Yeah,
bro.
That's exactly what he
Bro,
was
we
on.
didn't know him. He was our Uber driver.
It's you know how Ty is, bro. He's like, yo, like where the girls at?
Whoa. Chill. Can't be naming names.
I mean, he's single now, but facts. I'm
Oh,
gonna get to this edit.
Yeah.
Whoa, he is?
We gonna edit this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to this edit. You feel me?
Yeah, all right.
But
Yeah.
our man's Raheem, you know how he be on vacation. He's like, yo, where the ladies at? So my son, he's just showing us mad different girls, and he just took it
that's
there.
weird
Pause.
as hell.
It was mad strange, but
That's a
that's
little
what he
weird,
was
bro.
into.
But wait, are you gonna show us something?
No, I was gonna show Reem. Y'all could keep on going.
to segue with the whole Netflix and the whole documentary thing. What shows are y'all watching right now?
Nah, that's not her.
Look at these niggas,
Niggas,
bro.
yeah.
We doing a fucking show. Look what they fucking
I
doing.
told you might as well watch the vid, nigga.
You can edit it out, bro. You can edit it out.
Nah, this
She
nothing.
ugly?
Nah.
No.
It was
She
some
that was
other-
valid.
Let me see that. Bit.
That's what I'm saying.
Other-
Only
Alright, so now
fans.
you
I
gotta
thought
edit this
that
shit
was
out. Let me see
for
how
only
it
fans.
Alright, hold on.
Told you might as well, nigga. I'm about to show Reem.
I'm gonna
This
get
nigga knows.
I'm gonna get to this edit though.
You know Teddy Man.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's her gram.
Yo, Freddie, you can watch this too.
She
I don't even know if I want to.
Nah, it's not bad. But like Fredo trying to watch too, boy.
Oh, my fault. I ain't even...
Where you met this bitch at?
This nigga
I was at the
recorded
bar.
this?
No, bro. Shorty recorded that.
I was at the bar.
Hey, look.
Hey.
This nigga is wild.
Niggas living
She do
life.
it, like, bro.
What is that? A white joint in the back?
That's a
She
Spanish
got
joint.
no ass though.
And she dead playing Trish and I'm crying, bro.
Yo, that's what made the video so much better.
My son Ray about
Playing Trish,
Yo,
my son Ray about to hit her with the 40 ball.
yo,
No,
bro.
this nigga picked her up.
Yo, the funniest part, bro, Fredo, is at the end of all the vids, he's like, yo, they up for grabs now, and tags them like in the close friends, like he said their Instagrams.
That ass?
You follow them?
I was about to.
I would have. I'm not gonna hold you. I would've.
The Spanish one,
These
I'm
bitches
definitely.
is treaches.
Yo, the Spanish one, I'm
She
saving
like she
for
got
the
no
side.
ass though.
I don't care. Her mouth game is crazy.
Oh, nah, nigga tagged them.
Nah, I wouldn't hold y'all. Something being in that scene was different, boy. That was just on some shit.
It was like what was happening?
Yo, she held her camera like this. You feel me?
In her hand,
Yeah, bro, going crazy.
while you was
Like to the
clapping
side?
from the back.
Nah,
Oh,
she was doing
necking
me.
you.
Yeah, she was doing me, holding the camera like this, boy.
Oh, so she was recording herself while she was giving the neck.
Bro, she was going all out, bro. You feel me? Like,
That's wavy.
like we made a movie.
That's
Viral.
wavy.
Yeah,
Bow.
I heard of some shorty doing that to my mans.
yeah. Nah, she set up the iPhone like that on the wall.
I thought she held it.
Not to when she was giving top, she
Oh,
held
okay,
it. But
okay,
when it was time, you feel me, to get to action,
Okay.
she had
Like,
set-
I'm
she had
surprised
set the
you
shit up.
you didn't just grab a phone and be like, yo, I got you. And just like,
Nah, that's mad shaky. You
He
feel me?
would have to send a video too.
I'm talking about from her phone. Like, since
Oh,
she was
okay,
recording,
okay,
I would have took her phone. Like,
I did a little bit of that too.
Oh,
that was
okay.
that was a good time.
I'm like, you are a director at the end of the day. But I'm like, I got you.
Yeah, that has a point. But yo, to switch gears. What television shows are y'all watching right now? Like, what's on the docket? Like, what would y'all recommend to people?
Succession.
That's on HBO, right?
Yeah,
Succession hard.
it's only two seasons, but it's that wavy.
Is it like, has it ended or is it's only 2 seasons so far?
It's only 2 seasons so far.
Okay.
They say season 3, I think, is coming out in the spring or early summer. But it's really good. It's really, really good. It won a couple for the season 2. It won a couple Golden Globes, I think, or Emmys. But it's really good. The second season is better than the first, so just stick with it. I will always say, like, it's a peculiar taste. If you don't like dialogue, then the show is not for you.
That's the show that you.
Yeah.
That's what you watching right now.
Well, no, I finished it. Succession. I told you I'm rewatching Californication, and I'm actually
that's on Showtime.
Yeah, that's on Showtime. That's a good show. I'm rewatching it. It's an old show, but other than that, I kind of like all the new shows besides Power and Shameless. Still, I mean, Succession is the only new show that I really saw.
It's like watched. I be recommending shit to this nigga. He just dubs it, bro.
Nah, I hear you. I'm not.
That's low key my toxic trait too, though.
People
be like, "Yo, Freddie, you gotta watch it. You fuck with it." I'm like,
it's because it's like
be watching Malcolm in the Middle.
It's because like I know it's not. I don't
you
really
know some people's taste.
Yeah, like I know niggas' taste, and I'm like
shitty.
I don't know if it'll mesh with mine. And plus,
I'm giving you the suggestion. At least try it. You know what I'm saying?
But you're not the only one, so don't feel away.
I'm just send me the shows because I need them.
All right.
He wants you to watch Barry.
Barry's hard.
Barry's a
Barry's
thank
hard.
you, bro.
I know.
That show's amazing.
I've heard. But
I only heard great
that shit is a devastating.
Personally, I'm not a fan of the
say.
actor too. Like,
you don't like Bill Hader?
Yeah, I don't really like Bill Hader like that either.
Whatever. Bro,
it's hard for me to like a white actors, like white comedian actors.
Bro, what?
Because they're not funny to me.
But the show is not even him trying to be funny.
Yeah, he's his character is that's not even trying to be funny.
He's not like if anything.
Is the show funny?
Yes,
the show is funny.
It's
Yeah,
humor.
it's dark humor.
Yeah, I know. But you didn't have to tell me that. I knew that.
But
in
I'm
the premise.
saying it's not him. Like trying to be funny in any way, bro.
Yeah, like no, there's not forcing jokes.
No.
I was gonna say you don't have to force funny to make the show. Like, feel me? I'm not. That's not my thing,
bro.
I'm just saying, like Bill Hader's catalog is just. I'm not a fan of it.
I can't even tell you what else he's been in, but I fuck with Barry.
He's been in mad shit.
I definitely fuck with Barry though.
Barry's my shit.
Barry's tough.
Shit.
I be watching Harlots.
Harlots.
It's a show on Hulu. It's about like.
You be watching them Hulu shows.
Me?
Yeah, was it Handmaid's Tale or some other shit that you was telling us about?
I wasn't watching no Handmaid's Tale, but probably.
You was telling us about some show where like it's pregnant woman and like they like some shit like it's like a cult. It was like a cult of woman. It had to do with women and like they were pregnant or they were trying to like. Oh man, Fred, I forgot. That show sounded wavy though.
I don't think that's me, but fucking Harlots is about it's about like old school like brothels and parlors and like run by women and like they got beef for each other and shit like that. Yeah.
That sounds cool.
That sounds cool.
It's kind of like it's like Orange is the New Black kind of vibe in the fact that like it's really like female driven, well woman driven I should say.
Okay. It's a scripted show or is it a docuseries?
Yeah, it's scripted.
Okay.
It's some old shit like I said like the 1800s type shit like. Yeah.
For me, I've been trying to get into the Narcos in Mexico, the Mexico shit.
Season 2 or season 1?
I just started season 1.
Bro, season 1 is fire.
Yeah, I didn't like the beginning because it's like kind of slow. I don't, but it's the same thing that was with Narcos. But yeah, I've been trying to get into it. It's been getting better, so I've been fucking with that.
Narcos. So I've been watching some shit called I don't know if y'all heard This Is Us on NBC.
I've heard of it. That's with Sterling K. Brown, right?
Yeah, my son Sterling.
Yeah, facts.
But
nigga won a thing off of that, right?
Yeah, but basically it's about a family, the Pearson family. But there's 3 kids. There's 2 twins, and Sterling K. Brown is the 3rd child. He was adopted. The day that they were all born, he was brought to the hospital, and then it's basically it just shows their life and then their parents' life, and it's a dope show. It's a dope show. Okay. I definitely recommend it.
Did you see Waves? Sterling K. Brown was good in that.
Waves. That's a show.
No, it's a movie. I haven't watched it. I wanted to watch it.
It was alright. Like I said the other day, it's like a long episode of Euphoria, but it was cool.
That's
like,
the way you see. That's what I want.
Sterling K. Brown.
Still have not watched Euphoria.
I had to restart it.
Euphoria
like, every time I've tried to watch Euphoria, I fell asleep with some shit like
really?
that.
You wasn't fucking with it?
I relate to that show.
I have to like literally just restart it fresh.
I've
And
been
then
watching
go
that
from
shit
there.
for Alexa Demi. No cap.
Nah, you were the first one to say it. She every single time she pop up on my time, I'm like, damn, she is
Who you talking about?
valid.
Alexa
Alexa
Demi.
Demi.
Oh,
I don't know.
Valid.
She is valid.
She's
though.
Maddie
Super
Perez on
valid.
the show.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
she was in Waves too though. She was the lead actress
I'm definitely going to take
for
a look at that.
for the first half.
I was gonna say I'm a big documentary person, so
I love
like
docs, yeah.
I was gonna say like the Ralph documentary is super valid.
I gotta watch McMillions, the
Yeah,
docu series.
I saw it. I'm on. They've only dropped 2 episodes so far.
I gotta see like how that's a scam.
You'll
But,
see.
You heard about it?
Yeah,
Nah.
Somebody was scamming the fucking
Pops try to put his own in the chat.
was fucking scamming the McDonald's Monopoly.
Making millions.
Yeah,
on
like
HBO. It's a
he
docuseries.
was zoning that shit.
Yeah. If you watch it because it's supposed to be 4 episodes. They've only dropped
where
2.
that's on?
HBO.
HBO. Yeah, but it's valid. That show. I mean, so
I gotta
far,
watch it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
so far it's valid.
You ever watch Sherlock?
Nah.
I've heard. My uncle tried to put me onto that show, but
I would try the first episode. I would recommend it. I've watched all 9 episodes. Like this show, it was they came out with 3 episodes every like 2-3 years, some shit like that. And I think they just recently finished. Like the last season was like the final episode or whatever. But I would definitely recommend that. It's on Netflix.
What y'all feel like is gonna happen to like movie theaters, son? Because like you see how everything we're talking
Oh.
about, like it's on like streaming,
Yeah,
movie.
that I actually
You was
had,
just talking about how you would rather have seen Parasite for the $5 rental than going to the movies and paying.
no.
the
I
ticket.
said I
You would've-
would have seen it in the
But
theater.
you have a better alternative to wait for the rental and pay $5.
That is a fact. I mean, I actually had this was a topic in class that I took in Buff State before. Like my professor was saying how movie theaters will likely be obsolete by like 2040. And he was saying like there was a plan for like but this plan was denied, but there was like an idea of having one system where you have it in your house and whenever a movie comes out, like it goes straight to the system.
It's
So-
gonna end up being like that. I feel like.
so instead of actually going to the theater, you get everything immediately, so you don't even have to leave your crib. But apparently that was declined because that would just destroy the movie
That's just for now. Like
theater business.
Yeah.
For now, yeah.
I mean, I like what they doing as far as like, I mean, I like what they doing as far as like the whole food and the eating while you're
Like
watching the movie. The
Yeah.
dining in while watching.
I
the
just
movie.
recently did that in downtown Brooklyn, Alamo.
The
Alamo
Alamo.
Draft
I went
House,
there
yeah.
with my pops to watch.
I didn't know
Uncut
what the
Gems.
fuck was going on, bro.
You
Like-
didn't?
Like, I went to go see like I was like, "Where's the concession stand?" She was like, "Oh, your server's gonna come to you." I'm
Yeah.
like, "My what?"
I'm dead.
Nigga, I went upstairs.
So you didn't know it was like that?
No, I just went to go see
Oh.
Bad Boys. Like, and that was the movie. That was the closest movie theater. So I'm like, let me go to this. shit.
Damn, you set yourself up.
I didn't know, bro.
Because that's the tickets over there are just the regular tickets is more expensive than your regular movie theater because of that reason.
It was whatever, bro.
But I mean, I personally,
Ballin'.
the Alamo is valid. They also got some other movie theater in Williamsburg. I forgot what it's called, but it's
You talking
more.
about the shit that shows the vintage?
Yeah, it's more personalized. It's way more personalized. Like they even change the meals according to the movies that's coming out.
Oh, that's fire. I didn't even know that they did that.
When I get it, I'm gonna send it. Miles be put me on. He be
Nigga,
going there all
Miles-
the time.
Nigga Miles king of dates, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
For
I
real.
done ran into Miles.
Fredo too. Fredo be dead
Yeah.
putting me on to you be putting me on to the bars and shit like that. Cause I don't be going on dates, my nigga. I'm broke.
When was the last time you would say you been on a date?
I dead don't know.
Damn, it's been that long?
Yeah, bro.
Sheesh.
Shorty just pull up. I try to convince him to pull up.
You a smut. I
OD.
hear you.
Honestly, if you move on that type of time, you should just go to the bar on your own, and just be.
But that's the thing is like I'm not. That's not like I'm
That's
like
not
me.
you.
Me and my father are together in that way where
You
like the
should
bar
go-
is
yeah, I
not
was
me.
gonna say
Like
like
the-
the go with your pops.
I was gonna say nah. The bar is not us. Like I personally don't really like the bar because one I'm
But
not.
you like the club though.
Yeah, I'll go to a party that has a bar in it, or I'll
Than
go to a
going straight
party
to a bar.
at a bar than just go to a bar. For me, because I don't even like drinking like that. For me, I don't know, and I don't know. I'm starting to like niggas don't even party like that no more either. Because
That's why you gotta adapt.
I'm old fashioned. I'd rather just if niggas in Cali they be having weed. I heard they have like weed bars or weed
yeah.
cafes. I'll do that.
Weed lounge, yeah.
I'll do that. Like I'll go to the weed events like they be the underground weed events they be having.
I be trying to.
But
talk to the
shorties don't be
girls-
there like
I be,
that.
I be trying to talk to the girls that work at the weed lounges in LA, the bud tenders.
Yeah.
They be dubbing
That
it.
sounds like such a cool job.
They be dubbing it. In
It sounds like
Barcelona,
a hard job.
in Barcelona they
I
got
mean, like just
they got hotties running the they call it social clubs out there. They got hotties running it.
Sheesh.
How does the social club look? Like, what's a night in a social club?
Like the weed lounge, it's
Yeah.
like they got they got seats, they got tables to roll up at, they got like TVs and shit like that. That's like playing music videos. We was DJing in there too. They got mad free papers that you just go up and grab.
That's in London or Barcelona?
It's in Barcelona.
No shit.
Barcelona's the LA. London is New York.
That's what you did say that. I heard you did
Barcelona
say
is definitely LA and London is definitely New York.
So Barcelona's
chill. Nah, Barcelona's wavy, don't get me wrong, but like it's beautiful, you know what I mean? Like it's chill. Like the sun shines a little bit more. Obviously like they bumping Spanish music as opposed to dancehall and trap and shit like that. Fucking where was I at? Oh yeah, the cafe. Yeah. So and they just got mad bud and girls behind the counter and you go there, you get high, man.
See, that's more my vibe.
I was smacked.
I don't know the bar. I don't know. When's the last time you've been on a date? Well, I was about to say I'm talking to the wrong person here. I'm talking to the wrong person.
Happy belated to Reem once again.
Facts, happy belated, bro.
That's a fact.
Big 2-4.
That's 2-4. Don't even feel like it.
Dirt.
Other than shows, I mean, like the first quarter is almost done, so it's like music wise, like any projects that came out that y'all fucking with, that like for me the artists. I don't know who did y'all like so far that
in 2020?
Yeah.
I liked Artist 2.0. Like I've been bumping that really heavy.
A lot of people have been bashing a
I fuck with that shit, bro.
I dead ass fuck with it because he dead ass changed the sound up and he dead ass tried mad new different types of a lot of different things on the album and I fucked with it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I dead ass fucked with it. I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I fucked with it. To
tell you the truth, I can't tell you that much that's come out in 2020. Like I didn't bump A Boogie's album yet.
Did you bump? I
bumped Me Through too. Fuck the World is hard.
Yeah, Fuck the World is definitely
hard. Fuck the World is hard.
What else has come out in 2020 though?
You got in
January.
You got
Meet the Woo too.
Meet the Woo too, obviously.
I said I had bumped that.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
I ain't bumped Stunner for Vegas shit.
Yeah, I was fucking with Jack Boys, but I don't know if that was 2020.
Tom Serve, Moneybag Yo was a pretty good project.
Yo shit was alright.
He has wild bangers on that shit, bro. Yeah.
I don't bump Moneybag Yo though.
You don't?
No.
Man, you heard 1, 2, 3?
I fuck with
that's the shit you played like the music video, right? And he had a feature
with a black youngster.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was hard.
That shit bump, bro. But project wise, I would say Fuck the World and Artist 2.0 is the ones that I've been fucking with the most. Cause like personally, I didn't really fuck with Meet the Woo too much. Again, rest in peace to Pop Smoke. But yeah, in terms of whole projects, those are the only two that really come to mind.
You already know I'm fucking with bro. I'll name this 3-pack later. Shout out to Nash.
Facts.
I definitely bumped that.
That shit bump. That shit actually do bump. Not actually.
But in terms of like artists to look out for in 2020 that have made noise or they kind of started at the end of 2019, but like Smooth L, he just came out with a song called 2020 today that I actually fuck with. I feel like he's gonna make some noise.
He is now. I mean,
no, he was making noise regardless, bro.
He was, but I don't know. I feel like when somebody passes, somebody is gonna be quick to try to take that torch because that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be more towards Favi than
Favi and Chef.
True. Favi, yeah. His album hasn't come out yet either. I'm looking forward to that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's called The Diary or The Bible?
I don't know what it's gonna be called.
I think he said it was supposed to be called the Rules of the Bible or the Rules, some shit like that. But honestly, I didn't really fuck with Artist 2.0.
No.
It has a good handful of songs, a great handful of songs. But as far as like the whole project as a whole, I feel like it was too much songs. I feel like there was actually a lot of bad songs on there too. Like if the song wasn't good, it was bad.
is fucking garbage. That's I don't like that.
People
song.
be jacking that song, bro. That Me and My Guitar song is really a bad song,
I don't
bro.
like that song.
Like,
I gotta revisit that.
Because I was gonna say, like you said, I respect the fact that he switched up, he switched up his sound as far as using more guitars and like strings as opposed to pianos. I also feel like he was experimenting with different flows and melodies, but that don't make it like for me. I'm not gonna respect you for doing that, but that song is still bad at the end of the day. I'm not gonna front, but. Other than that, I mean, I'm looking forward to a lot of these. I'm not gonna front a lot of these underground niggas. Like,
who do y'all want to see drop? Like in 2020?
Kendrick. I just need the Kendrick tape. Bro.
definitely
It's been
wanna
what
see.
3 years now? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
3 years since his last
Yeah, like
album.
3 years.
I was thinking you was talking like upcoming artists.
But just in general.
Like he said, definitely. I'm trying to see Kendrick. I'm trying to see Drake drop too. I'm not gonna hold it. See if he still got it.
No, I'm not trying.
He
I'm
dropped last year, right? Well, it was no,
Yeah,
no,
nah,
2 years
2018.
ago.
2018.
Yeah, 2018.
Scorpion, that bum ass Scorpion.
Yeah, Scorpion I wasn't fucking with.
I mean, Scorpion is definitely his weakest album.
Was it weak? The weakest?
I think it's the weakest.
Dude, it's weaker than Views.
Yes,
I have to
Scorpion's
revisit
trash.
Views.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Scorpion's
I think
ass.
Views is his trash is, but that Scorpion is right ahead of that, but not by much.
I don't know. I kind of bumped Views when I was.
That's
when
what I'm saying. I'll be bumping you with me.
Views.
I don't bump Views
I
at
bump
all.
Scorpion too, so I can't even really call it trash.
Yeah, I can't call it trash, but I definitely think it's low tier Drake album.
I'm not gonna lie. I just feel like Views. I definitely don't be bumping that shit at all. Like that shit was super
Feel away.
caca.
That shit-
See that like that song is
hard.
trash. Oh
What?
my god, that song is so
You
bad
got
to me.
something that belong. What are you dumb?
It's not a bad song. Okay, let me tell you, it's not a
You
bad
don't
song. I
like
just
you don't like
it.
women if you don't like that song, nigga. Fucking
I like Passion
Bum.
Fruit. It's
That
not
shit,
on Views.
That shit tough.
Passion Fruit is on
More Life.
Yeah,
More Life.
To me, that's one of his most slept on projects that people don't really. I feel like that's
More
top.
Life.
I mean, I got a special connection to More Life because that shit dropped when I was in Cancun and that shit was.
That shit dropped when we was in the yam.
Who
Oh,
keeps
shit.
bringing more?
bro.
I've had too
Too
many.
Yo, that I want to know why we can't just
Splash and stay friends.
stay friends. That shit dropped at a crazy. I'm not even gonna say much more than that.
we already
Yo.
Movie.
That shit dropped at a crazy point in my life, bro. That's why I'll always rate that album, bro.
I'm looking forward to whatever Future got coming because he's definitely coming soon.
I don't really care
Pause.
for Future.
I'm not gonna hold it. I
Don't care for
fuck
Future?
with the Shoreline Mafia too, so I'm trying to hear them drop something this year. I fuck with my son Larry June. I know he gonna drop.
I want to see SZA drop something, another project, bro.
Yeah, it's been a little minute.
Yeah,
Control
she's
came out in
bugging.
2018, right? 17.
Nah,
17,
17.
I
17?
think. Yeah, I think.
Damn,
Yeah, it was
it's been
17. It was definitely 17. I remember the summer.
You sure it wasn't 16?
Nah, it was 17.
17? Okay.
16 was Drake. He had dropped.
I'm looking forward to if Uzi actually come out with an album too.
Oh, Playboy Cardi. That reminds me. I'm definitely trying to hear Cardi drop.
I don't give a fuck about him.
Yeah. I can't. But I'm surprised at myself of how like
I fuck with Cardi though.
I've become like a good fan of Uzi. Like that nigga is really nice. I'm not gonna front.
Is it what DJ Who Kid? No, DJ Clue. Who's
Oh, who's he signed to?
no who? Yeah, who?
Drama.
Drama.
Yeah.
That's the nigga that's
was
keeping that shit
Drama.
hostage. Bro.
Yeah.
That shit is unfortunate, but I feel like it'll drop eventually.
I do want to hear Meek drop an album too.
Really? I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I fuck with Meek though.
Yeah, Meek
I don't
is
fuck
that
with
nigga.
everything he got, but I fuck with Meek.
I feel like he's definitely gonna drop an album.
I mean,
Like, probably
that
towards-
Timberlake song is supposed to be his single, right?
Nah, I think
I
that's
hope
Justin
not.
Timberlake's song.
That's what they said. That's what they jacking. That's supposed to be
It's
his
gonna,
single.
it's gonna be thrown on the album.
That shit is gonna be
It's
ass.
You
probably gonna
can't-
be the bonus track. You know how
You
it go.
can't have a song with Justin Timberlake and not put that on a.
That's true. But I thought it was his song.
We definitely got to hear more from Griselda this year too.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's
Nah,
probably
they
the
have
only.
to keep it going. Like they have to.
It's hard for me to like.
Them niggas said that they was retiring though after their next projects.
You know them niggas be jacking that.
They old as
Nah, they
shit.
sounded dead ass. I'm not gonna lie on the rap radar.
You
shit.
think they could afford to retire right now?
They just got really.
That's what I'm
hot.
saying. Like I don't think they could
Nah,
afford
that's what
to
they said.
retire.
They said that after their next project, like they're gonna.
Oh, okay.
retire.
I mean,
Like,
Conway-
they didn't say retire. They said they're gonna take
Take
like
a
a
break?
while off.
Okay.
Like a while. I believe that because
Well, Conway hasn't dropped his shit yet, so for me, like he has to come out with his shit first before they even take a break. To me, because he hasn't come out with a first album. He came out with the EP before that.
Mhm.
What is it? I Am Here or some shit like that.
I mean, I know.
You don't bump Conway?
Not really.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh nah.
Conway
bro.
nice.
Conway is nice.
Isn't it Look What I've Become?
Yeah. Like look what I've become. Yeah. Conway is real,
I'm
bro.
not taking
Nah,
it
he's
out.
real. I'm not
He's
even gonna lie
really
to you.
nice.
Alright, look,
He's you got it. I'm not gonna lie. If you haven't got into that, you should like.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's not the best. I feel like in the group, but
To me,
No.
I feel like bars wise he is, but Benny has like a little bit of swag.
Benny
Conway
makes the
don't
best.
got.
I think Benny has the better bars and a better pen, but when it comes to freestyling, Conway is the better
There's
freestyler.
some
Conway
He's the
be-
best
Conway be
freestyler in
going-
the group.
Conway be going crazy on the freestyle.
Crazy
That's what
off
I'm
the
saying.
top too. That's what I'm saying. Like Conway is nice at freestyling. OD.
To
bro.
me, that sways me for like rappers. Like if I could really hear you like drop a crazy hot freestyle, like to me, like you ill.
you
Like,
push more to his favor. Like you put him ahead
yeah,
of Benny.
definitely to me, just because he
Yeah.
can freestyle like that. You know what I mean? Like
That's
I'm,
tough.
cause like
I'm
that's
taking
why
Benny.
I hold Big L in such high regard too.
That nigga was.
I
a
respect
beast.
you. That was mad nice.
I saw Big L was crazy.
One day we gonna have that discussion Because I literally actually sat there and came up with the top 50 or top 100 rappers.
Oh, you crazy?
I can't have a 30th favorite rapper. I could give. I don't know. It's hard for me to even give you like 10.
That's why I just sat there and thought about it. I even forgot some people when I look back on it too.
My son said my shit is hot like jerk chicken.
Who said that?
Big L. I should rob you, but with that cheap shit, you ain't worth sticking.
That's a bar.
Yo, his bars used to be so crazy, son.
He used to be wilding.
Talk about punchlines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
Jackie,
son.
he was the punchline king.
Nah. I'm not jacking that. It's a lot of people that have punchline kings.
Nah, he up there though.
I feel
They
like
go
one of the
crazy.
Wu-Tang niggas have like Inspector Deck punchlines was ridiculous.
Nah, I don't know about that. Maybe I fuck with
Inspector Deck?
Expect that hard, but you know what I mean.
Bro,
Like
that
he had the cream verse. You know what I mean. He had mad verses on
I was
that.
about to
on,
say,
on the 36 Chambers though. He had mad verses.
he has mad verses on 36 Chambers. He also has mad verses on
Wu-Tang Forever.
Yeah, bro. Come
Honestly,
on now.
I don't-
Triumph, he has the best verse on it.
I don't like the album like that. To tell you the truth,
Really?
Wu-Tang Forever. I couldn't get into it just because I don't know. I feel like I don't like all of his beats, even though he's a legendary producer. I don't like all of his beats. Like,
Nah, I hear you on that. I mean,
like
I actually fuck with his
some of that shit is a
production,
little bit too, you know, pots and pans for me.
I hear you.
That's why I fuck with Q-Tip as a producer.
Okay. I hear you on that. Q-Tube is definitely one of them underrated producers for real.
Shout out to Q-Tip.
But that's why I fuck with like I fuck with Premier.
Yeah,
Premier's
hard
beats,
too.
even though like
Premier.
Premier's the Luke God.
Yo, shout out to Harry fucking Fraud too. I shouted him out on Instagram. I'm gonna definitely get him up on Down the Soul, man. We gonna give Harry
Most
Fraud his
underrated
flowers, man.
producer of last generation.
Harry Fraud go crazy,
Really
man.
sleep on, boy.
Super. I didn't even know he was white.
He got
when I
mad
found
different.
out.
He got mad different type of flavor. 1,000 Ways. You feel me? Coke Boy.
Bro, he
Shot
consistent.
caller.
Consistent.
Mad songs. Don't funny shit. Mad songs.
Shouts out to his catalog. But is there anything else y'all wanna talk about?
Was there anything else on the
touch up
docket?
Nah, you know. But I just know if you want to get something off y'all chest.
Let's do some Joe Rogan shit. Man.
I'm employed now. For me,
Facts. Shouts
I'm employed now.
You know
For
what
me,
I'm
if
saying?
niggas was wondering, if niggas was wondering, I'm employed now, so you don't gotta worry about me and Breach and all that. But don't reach out to me if you need bread, cause I don't got that. So there's that.
Yeah, did y'all taxes?
I did. They fucking took my shit from my student loan, bro.
Oh shit,
Yeah, bro.
That is tough.
You didn't defer your shit, or even if it's deferred,
Bro, I didn't even know. I didn't know they was gonna do it, bro. You feel me? Like,
and once they do it,
they
you
just did
can't
that
get
shit.
it.
yeah, my pops was saying something like, if I keep on doing it till June, they gonna let it go though, cause it just like my loan just got transferred to my name and shit like that. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess I'm on like a probation kind
So
of
wait,
thing.
they took it straight out your thing.
They just took my deposit. Yeah, like
You
it
fucked
was,
your credit up.
no.
Okay.
If anything, it boost my shit up, cause you feel me. That's like I had a few racks coming.
Nah, cause so you've been paying your student loans off.
I've been paying my shit, yeah, but
Word?
like I said, like it just got switched to my name. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So I
okay.
guess I was on like
So
a
they take
probation.
that shit out automatic. I gotta check that shit, bro.
Facts.
Nah,
What you
Yeah,
did
if
your
you,
shit on?
if you didn't get your shit, go definitely check your shit.
What you did
Nah,
your
but
shit
I
on?
didn't
I
file
did my
my
shit on
shit
free
yet.
tax.
Free
USA.
tax?
Yeah.
I did my shit on TurboTax.
I heard it's better to go to somebody. Like
Yeah, I
you
heard
said,
that
Yeah,
too.
so
Yeah, I went to-
if you
I
go
went
to a
to
person
somebody.
though,
You
they'll,
might get more bread.
yeah, they
But I
know
don't
how to
really
max
I
your shit
don't really
out.
know nobody that
Should ask your mom.
So wait, is there a way that
she
you
don't
can
really know
like
nobody. The person that she was
not make it
dealing
go
with, she
to
don't-
your student loans?
I did have no clue. Last year it didn't for me.
Yeah, I gotta check that shit.
Facts. That sounds scary because
I would definitely
I
go.
need
I would,
that.
I would go to a tax professional if I was you guys and you were trying to avoid that,
Cause
because that shit was ass.
my student loans, like for me, it got sent. I didn't know they were charging me at first. Like I didn't know they were asking me for payments already. It kicked in. So like
how long has it been and like where you didn't?
Nah, my
notice?
shit come out the bank
I feel,
every month.
honestly, like again, this happened last year, probably like around November, October. But like, nigga, one day I signed in and my credit was kaput, nigga, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like my shit was just Gucci, and now it's like all the way bad off of like 1 week, and I didn't make no large purchase or anything like that. If anything, I was paying my shit off, but. Freaking, then I looked and it was a student loan. I guess it went to a collections agency because I wasn't paying it. But I'm like, yo, niggas wasn't. I mean, regular shit. It's not like niggas is gonna hit you up to pay for your loan for me. So I had to defer it, and once I deferred it and everything, then my shit went back to normal. But like they didn't tell me. Like my
They was
credit
just
was
kick
fucked.
you,
Yeah, my credit was fucked up for like 2 months because of that shit. And then now it's Gucci. But
Listen, man, fuck that shit, man. If you don't gotta pay your loans, don't do it.
that's a fact. That's that a fact. I don't know how long it's gonna be for me.
Because
to
I
pay my shit.
had some plans with my shit, and my shit gone.
Bro, I feel for you, son. That's
God willing, I'm gonna get that shit back,
you
inshallah.
are, but it's just like damn, you know.
My aunt told me that if you're single, like feel me, if you're single, you got no kids and stuff like that, and you make over 30K, for the most part, you might not even get bread. You might actually owe them, like all the time.
My mom.
Hey,
said,
my mom just started owing them, bro. Shit different. I gotta go to a tax
My mom
professional.
had did my shit. Well, my aunt did it, and she said that I owe on one of them,
No, hell no.
and then I got back. But it's like I think it's like the lower one because like I was supposed to get back too.
Like I owe them because my job fucked me up, but I actually owe taxes this year.
That's ass.
Facts. At least it wasn't much. It's like $350, but
God
Do your
forbid.
taxes, people. Do your taxes.
facts. Do your taxes and watch your pay stubs. Your job could be doing some foul shit. Food for thought.
You would know.
BMW.
BMW.
Suck my beef. nigga.
Woo! Gangster. And on that note, I feel like that's the perfect way to end our
Facts.
episode. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? Thank you,
listen, man.
It
Fredo.
was good rocking with y'all. Next week, we're going to
Listen,
be in
man.
full effect again.
Stay tuned into the Lunchroom podcast, you know what I mean? As the showrunner of this, director, filmer, editor, you know what I'm saying? My guys is doing it big. Keep tuning into Downtothesole. You artists, you watch the shit, holla at me for sure. You a model, you need some booty pics, holla at me, but not if you a man. You know what I'm saying? We out here.